The rain fell relentlessly, turning the narrow cobblestone street into a slick, dark mirror. In the dim light, old Mrs. Clara sat shivering on a wet bench, a solitary figure against the downpour. Her thin shawl offered little protection, and the cold seeped into her bones. At her feet, her little dog Winston whined softly, pressing against her leg for warmth. She bowed her head, her grey hair plastered to her face, her gaze fixed on the empty wicker basket she clutched with trembling hands. It was a picture of utter desolation, a small, forgotten soul lost in the heart of a city that had turned its back on her. Hope was a distant memory, but hunger was a present, gnawing pain. Mustering what little strength she had, Mrs. Clara rose and shuffled towards the only beacon of light on the street, Mr. Grumbles' vibrant fruit stall. The stall was a stark contrast to the gloom, overflowing with colourful, fresh produce, warm and inviting. With a hesitant voice, she asked the owner if he might spare a bruised apple, something he couldn't sell. Mr. Grumbles looked her up and down, a cruel sneer twisting his lips. He barked a loud, harsh refusal, shooing her away with a dismissive wave of his hand, as if she were a common pest. Humiliation stung worse than the cold rain as she retreated into the shadows, her spirit crushed. From the shelter of a nearby doorway, a little girl named Lily watched the scene unfold. Her big, innocent eyes welled with tears as she saw the old woman's despair. Shielded by her bright yellow raincoat, she had been on her way home, but she couldn't just walk away. She checked her small backpack, and her fingers found a brightly wrapped chocolate bar, a special treat she had been saving since her birthday. A quick decision was made. Hiding behind a large dumpster, she motioned for Winston to stay quiet. Then, she darted through the rain. As she passed Mrs. Clara, she quickly and quietly dropped the chocolate bar and a small, hand-drawn flower into the empty basket. Before the old woman could even look up, Lily was gone, a flash of yellow disappearing into the rainy evening. The next day, the sun broke through the clouds, bathing the town in warm, vibrant light. As Lily and Winston walked past the town square, they saw a crowd gathered around a large poster. It announced the grand opening of a new, fully funded community library and garden. Just then, a grand car pulled up, and to everyone's surprise, Mrs. Clara stepped out. She was no longer the shivering woman in a drab shawl, but an elegant lady in a smart, sophisticated outfit. The mayor greeted her warmly, introducing her to the astonished crowd as the town's wealthiest and most generous anonymous philanthropist. He explained she had spent the last year in disguise, assessing the true character and needs of the townspeople to ensure her funds would do the most good. Across the square, Mr. Grumbles stood frozen, his face pale and aghast with disbelief. Amid the applause, Mrs. Clara's kind eyes scanned the crowd and found Lily. She walked gently towards the little girl, a warm smile on her face. Kneeling down, she pulled a small, slightly damp, hand-drawn flower from her pocket. She looked Lily straight in the eyes and thanked her for her selfless kindness, for sharing the little she had when she believed Mrs. Clara had nothing. She gestured toward the magnificent new library, a gift born from the spirit of generosity she had been searching for. Mr. Grumbles rushed forward, stammering profuse apologies, but Mrs. Clara silenced him with a quiet, dignified look that spoke volumes. In that moment, Lily's mother, who had been watching from a distance, rushed to embrace her daughter. Tears of pure joy streamed down Lily's face as her mother held her tight, her heart swelling with pride. As the golden sunset washed over the square, Lily, Mrs. Clara and her mother shared a warm embrace, with Winston jumping joyfully around them. The camera lingered on the pure, soft smile on Lily's face, a testament to the simple truth that a small act of goodness can ripple outwards in the most unexpected and beautiful ways. Kindness always comes back.